Hi. So in my video for my kind of ceremonial parade video that I did um, for Cobra Commander, even though he was not yet in his ceremonial or private hiss or whatever, um, I was talking about, I believe, the Mamba helicopter, which I believe is a helicopter that I, again, didn't have as a kid, but when I started recollecting in 1998, um, and I think it was really either 1998 or 2000 or whatever. I think I saw that someone was posting talking about whether or not they should spend $50 on the Cobra Mamba, and I wish I could read the back of the box, but obviously the link that I found is a little too small, so I can't see that. Um, but anyway, so at the time it was a $50 vehicle, and I don't think I ever spent that much yet on a vehicle. But I don't know if that other poster at the time spent the money, but I did. I spent $50 at the time on this vehicle, and I think I just had this thought with kind of what I did when I was setting up my Cobra, parade type thing, but again, I only did that because running out of space, and so I had all these comic packs, and I wanted to go ahead and open them up and get rid. I don't know that I got rid of all the packaging, but try and make some more room. So that's what I did. Um, and I started thinking, I don't have more than one of those Cobra hisses that's like that, so I figured, well, maybe Cobra Commander uses just this one. Um, so then, as I was doing some more organizing, I started putting a little more thought into the Cobra Mamba, and I wish I knew a little bit more about it. But the cool thing is, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out GIjoeFan1976, and they have quite a bit of the 1980s commercials on there, so you can watch those should you want to, or maybe they're even already on YouTube. And so anyway, we'll go ahead and try and get on to the Mamba, but as you'll see, I don't know how much it was, and I might try and find the link um, when it came out in the 80s or 90s. No, yeah, the 80s, because it's a 1988 vehicle. I don't know how much it cost then, but I think for the size, if you have it, $50 isn't too bad. And this is the Mamba, and I again apologize that at this time I can't really get a steady uh, camera shot, so I'll have to pick you guys up to show you this. So this is the Cobra Mamba right here. It's a gyro helicopter, I believe, and that's why the pilot's name is Gyro Viper or whatever. So anyway, as you can see, it's got quite a length to it, and I was thinking this is probably in my Joeverse is Cobra Commander's private helicopter. And, if you have the gunship from the Rise of Cobra, maybe that's what you use as Cobra Commander, whether it's the old school Cobra Commander or the Rise of Cobra Commander. It's a main way of transport. But for me, whether Rise of Cobra or not, this is Cobra Commander's helicopter. I can see online that it talks about easily lost pieces, and I won't get into all of them, but I will definitely say with these missiles, should you have this vehicle or get this vehicle, and these missiles fall off and everything, it's not just yours. There's just so many, and they're like almost stacked on top of each other. So if you touch one, then they all pretty much fall off. So I pretty much have them all on one side here, and I probably do have one hiding somewhere. And I almost have them all on this side, but I'm missing the one that goes right there. Hopefully you can see that peg right above this missile here. There's a little purple one there. And again, I would touch it, but doing this one-handed. So I might point that out when I push the thing down, put the thing down. Then this one falls out quite a bit, and this, even though it looks like a missile, they call it a bomb. And what you do, whoa, try not to drop it. Yeah, this is funny. All these bloopers, right? You push this, and the bomb should fall. So, in order to show you that, I'll have to take it down here, but I am pushing the button, or lever, I guess actually is what you would call it. Yep, another G.I. Joe workout. So anyway, here we go. So that big thing falls. And I'll put the helicopter down. And again, it's mostly the length of this thing and then my small little table that makes it so hard to maneuver when you're filming with one hand. So anyway, it is this is what I was trying to show you. It's kind of interesting. It does have this missile peg or whatever hole right here, but I don't know where you would really attach that to the vehicle, or why you would really want to. And if I'm correct, when you look underneath, and the blades get kind of in the way too, there is no peg that holds it on. It's just these little circle clips right there, and then when you push the lever they open up. So there is no peg there. So maybe at one time they intended to do that, or maybe it was a modification later. So anyway, the reason why I decide, at least in my Joeverse, why this is Cobra Commander's helicopter, you know, maybe every once in a while he uses the gunship, is because it has these two pods. There's a pod on this side, and there's a pod on this side. And I just don't know if maybe Cobra Commander would ride in maybe one of these, and then that's his escape pod, or maybe he launches these two things and then rides with this helicopter and gets out of its way. It's a good thing though that they do have these missiles, and then this is that peg that I was talking about that's missing a missile. But it's a good thing it has this missile and these bombs down here, but again, I don't think you can launch them with the missile thing underneath, but maybe you can. And maybe in a future video I'll be able to show that. But so anyway, the reason why it makes sense why these are escape pods is when you push down on these, trying to hopefully not break it on camera, they release both this side and the other side. And I'm almost out of time, so I apologize for not showing that, but it does have some guns here, so I could see this one being launched. They do their fighting and protect Cobra Commander getting away from whatever he's trying to get away from in this helicopter, and he still has his defenses and everything. So again, I apologize that I can't show you this with a better camera, but I'll try and show you it using my hands. So there's a little knob underneath the helicopter, and when you twist it, it twists both these blades at the same time. So that's kind of interesting that they would move independently even though they're kind of stacked on top of each other. So anyway, a little time limit here, but hopefully I showed somewhat of a good video for the Cobra Mamba, and I will see you guys later. Alright, bye.